Bangladesh, the Bangladesh Nationalist Party, that is BNP, has said that it has secured a majority in the election and was preparing to form the next government in Bangladesh. Official results announced by the Bangladesh Election Commission is still awaited. But before that, BNP has shared a post on social media celebrating the victory. It states, and I quote, the BNP is all set to form the government after winning the majority of seats. Now, if that happens, then Tariq Rahman will likely become the next Prime Minister of Bangladesh. But who is Tariq Rahman? We'll tell you more about that. But right now, the breaking news that we're getting in is that as far as BNP is concerned, they have announced that they have secured a majority in the election and they're preparing to form the next government in Bangladesh. Official result, as we told you, by the Bangladesh Election Commission is still awaited. For more on this, let me go across to my colleague Rajesh, who's been tracking all the details. Good morning, Rajesh. Take us through what BNP has said so far, because the official result announcement is still awaited. How crucial is the victory of BNP and what does it mean for India?
Exactly. The counting is still on. It's underway, but BNP has already crossed 209 seats out of 300 member parliament. So we can say BJP has got the majority. And BNP is the party which will form the government in Bangladesh, and the BNP leader, the BNP top leader Tariq Rahman, will be the next Prime Minister of Bangladesh. That is what the BNP has already declared. And however, Bangladesh Election Commission has not officially declared the result yet because the counting is still underway. We have to wait a few more hours to get the final and official result from the Bangladesh's Election Commission. But BNP has already declared their victory. They have said that it's a big victory for BNP, and their party leader Tariq Rahman is going to be the next Prime Minister of Bangladesh. And finally, our neighboring country Bangladesh will get a permanent Prime Minister, because we have seen there were an interim government led by Muhammad Yunus, but this time Bangladesh is going to get a political stability, and Prime Minister will be Tariq Rahman, as the BNP has already declared before getting the official announcement by the Election Commission.
Absolutely. The announcement by Election Commission of Bangladesh is still awaited. But if BNP wins, then Tariq Rahman will be the next Prime Minister of Bangladesh. Stay on with us. We have another breaking update coming in. The numbers as far as BNP is concerned, they've declared victory for Tariq Rahman to be the next Prime Minister. The Bangladesh Nationalist Party, that is BNP, has won 209 seats in a 300-member parliament. So 300-member parliament, they have, they have a comfortable majority in the House now. They've declared the landslide victory on social media. Tariq Rahman is all set to become the next Prime Minister. The party has won 209 seats out of the 300-member Parliament House, and this will give a clear mandate in Bangladesh. And if that happens, then Tariq Rahman will be the next Prime Minister. For more on this, let me once again bring in my colleague Rajesh. Rajesh, do tell us more about Tariq Rahman, because it was only in December that he has come back to Bangladesh, and 5 days later his mother, the former Prime Minister of Bangladesh, passed away. Tell us who Tariq Rahman is, what is his foreign policy, and most importantly, how does he look at India, especially at a time when Sheikh Hasina is in India?
Well, Tariq Rahman is the son of former Bangladeshi Prime Minister Khalida Zia, who has passed a few weeks back, and after announcing the national election in Bangladesh. See, Tariq Rahman was in politics since long decades, but he was in exile. He went to foreign after being accused of corruption when he was doing his politics a few decades back. Then at that time he was convicted. He was accused of corruption, following which Tariq Rahman went to foreign, and he was in exile for a long time. And when Sheikh Hasina was Prime Minister, that time he was accused of multiple allegations, and he was convicted by the government of Sheikh Hasina. Till then, till the January, Tariq Rahman was in the foreign country, but BNP after the government fall and when Sheikh Hasina took shelter in India after the fall of our government, Tariq Rahman, his party, BNP, raised a demand that Tariq Rahman should take over the party's responsibility. Now he should be in Bangladesh, and following the demands raised by the common people, raised by the party workers and his colleagues, Tariq Rahman landed in Bangladesh, we have seen in January, and Tariq Rahman took over the charge of his party, BNP. Now he is the top leader of BNP, and after this big victory, Tariq Rahman will be the next Prime Minister of Bangladesh.
Absolutely. And now taking to social media, the party has announced, and I quote, the BNP is all set to form the government after winning the majority of the seats. Let me go across to former diplomat KP Fabian. Thank you so much, sir, for connecting with us. How important is the victory of BNP as far as Bangladesh is concerned? And most importantly, how important is it for India?
Well, it is good that there will be a stable government in Bangladesh. It is good for Bangladesh, it's good for the region, and of course it's also good for India. Now, as regards that government's policy towards India and the rest of the region, we have to wait and see. The indications are, well, these indications, whether to take them on their face value or not, is a different question. But the indications are that Tariq Rahman has said that it will be Bangladesh first, quote unquote. And as regards India, I take it that there will be an emphasis on river rights and other matters. In other words, the impression in Bangladesh, right or wrong, that during the time of Sheikh Hasina, India had derived undue advantage. That impression will have some influence on policy. But let me make one point very, very clear.
Sure.
If anyone in Bangladesh, leading Bangladesh, believes that Bangladesh can have very strong relations with Pakistan and very strong relations with China, and it can afford to ignore India or maintain hostile relations with India, that person, that leader, will be chasing a mirage.
All right. So the experts are of the view that this is good for India. In fact, there is finally a stable government. There will be finally a stable government in Bangladesh if Tariq Rahman takes the power. Thanks so much, sir, for connecting with us. Let me go across to my colleague Rishabh, who's been tracking all the details. Good morning, Rishabh. Take us through the data. How many seats has BNP won? What does it mean for India? And most importantly, we are learning that as far as Tariq Rahman is concerned, he also fought from 2 seats, Dhaka and Bogura. Has he won from those seats?
Well, Akansha, good morning. Yes, what we are given to understand as we are talking, the trend showcases, and these are almost the decisive trends that are coming in. 198 seats out of 299 has gone to BNP, the Bangladesh Nationalist Party, while 62 has gone to Jamaat. So Jamaat is poised to be the major opposition party, while National Citizens Party, the party that came out of the student quote-unquote revolution from July 2024, they have not been able to perform as they would have performed the way they formed the party, the momentum that they gathered around the July revolution. They haven't been able to do that, and they have only won, or for that matter, as of now, leading at 2 seats. One in Chittagong and Cox's Bazar area for that matter, and one in Chittagong area. These are the only 2 seats that they have. They're leading. Otherwise, dismal performance for NCP. But Jamaat with 62 seats is going to be the major opposition, while BNP is leading right now, or has won at 198 seats out of 299. 299 seats went to poll. 1 seat did not go to poll. So now we can say that BNP is going to form the government. And about the leadership, Tariq Rahman contested from 2 seats, Dhaka 17 and Bogra 6. both the seats. He has comfortably won. His party, senior party members have also won their seats. So with 198 seats, BNP looks like that they are going to stay in a very comfortable majority, also going to have a very comfortable government in next 5 years. Apart from that, there are certain things that we need to understand what happened in these elections. I have seen Bangladesh voting. I have seen what Bangladesh, actually think about while they go out to vote. This time around, what now is very clear that the Awami vote, the Awami League supporters did vote en masse to BNP. So the BNP and Awami League supporters did decide that they have to keep Jamaat at bay, and that's the reason that BNP got even the Awami League votes. If we talk about seats like Dhaka 12, which is minority dominated, or the Dhakeshwari seat, which is minority dominated, these seats BNP have won, en masse, because Hindus and Christians have voted for BNP, which traditionally is Awami League vote bank. So in a way, if we see, Awami voters have moved to BNP, and BNP has scored well. 198 seats, as we are talking, might go up or down. Plus minus 5 is, as of now, the pollsters are predicting, but a comfortable majority for Bangladesh.
Absolutely, a comfortable majority for BNP, and the official statement by the Election Commission of Bangladesh is still awaited. But if that happens and if BNP wins, then Tariq Rahman will be the next Prime Minister of Bangladesh. Stay on with us, Rishabh. We have another breaking update.